the opening day of the European Para Championships, Boccia, Judo and tennis players are continuing their journeys in Rotterdam. Day 2 started with important Boccia individual matches to qualify for the playoffs in all 4 categories. Meanwhile, wheelchair tennis players competed to advance to the next rounds. And in Para Judo, the next sets of medals were awarded. Wheelchair tennis showcased spirited competition in both singles and doubles categories.
Wheelchair tennis explained. Wheelchair tennis is one of the most accessible sports during EPC 2023. The only playing rule that distinguishes it from Olympic tennis, the ball is allowed to bounce twice, the last of which may be outside the playing area. Athletes are divided into 2 categories. The open class is for athletes with permanent disabilities of one or both legs, but without impaired arm function. And the quad class is for athletes with additional impairments in the playing arm, altering the ability to handle the racket and maneuver the wheelchair.
A game with unexpected twists was played between Kamil Fabisiak and Ruben Spargarden.
4-hand is an outright winner once again from Spargarden. How about that full return from Spargarden? My goodness, he's in the zone right now. Oh, that is sensational once again. Into the forecourt came Fabisiak, looking to employ a back. Fantastic. What a turnaround from Spargarden.
First game, second set.
Fantastic return from Fabisiak. And again, he encourages himself as he goes ahead on the Spargarden serve. 15-30. That is terrific striking from that forehand wing of Spargarden. Terrific work from Fabisiak. He appeared to be under pressure from the precision of the ground strokes.
Game. Sentiment.
What a pickup from Spargarden. He pumps his fist.
6-1, 6-2.
Half volley into the forecourt, despite the best effort of Kamil Fabisiak was beyond his reach, and it means that the tournament number 2 seed on his first outing here at the European Para Championships in Rotterdam goes through to the quarterfinals.
Also, Michael Scheffers and Tadeusz Krulselnicki had a very tough contest.
30 low.
Being pulled from corner to corner, the sliced backhand.
No.
That is delightful, and it was acknowledged by Sheffers, who thought about pursuing it, but the backspin imparted was such that it barely got off the court after its first bounce. And so Sheffers just acknowledging it, applauding it, and a break point averted for the second time. Points here. Oh, you heard Nikki just say nice.
15-30.
Backhand slices were the dominant stroke in that rally. Terrific return from Sheffers, going cross court.
Low 40.
Nikki now facing 3 match points.
Game.
First opportunity. Michael Sheffers seals the match
6-3
to prevail in straight sets. Jumping all over this off forehand return.
Sheffers was 4-2 down against Kruszelnicki and came back to win. Deirdre de Groot and Anyek van Koot reunited on court together for the first time after their Australian Open win and Ambro win here in Rotterdam.
Game.
Strong, aggressive shot down the middle of the court.
First game.
Just out of reach of Angela Grosswieler's racket.
Game.
And it was a
Front court.
superb push from Angela Grosswieler, doing really
Big
well
front
to
court
reach
leads
that
3 against
short
11.
drop shot over the net, but not managing to execute the volley. Excellent patience demonstrated from the Swiss pairing, forcing that error from the backhand of de Groot. That was an exceptional inside-out forehand from de Groot, moving up inside the court, taking it early on one bounce. It was great pushing from Buab to return that drop shot from the Dutch side, hoping to receive it with another short ball, but not quite enough, giving the opportunity to pass Grosswieler on the juice side. That brings the first match point of this match.
Game. Set a match.
That is game, set, and match to the #1 seed.
6 left, 6 left.
Deirdre de Groot and Anyek van Koot with that huge forehand cross court from van Koot. What a way to take the match and move into the gold medal doubles match, which will be completed over the weekend on a different venue in the city centre.
With the conclusion of this match, we know one of the
the Dutch pair had a very convincing win and secured a spot in the final. Tennis tournaments will last the entire week, while the battle for medals kicks off during the weekend. The pursuit of medals in para-judo carries on with the next set of battles.
Para-judo explained. Para-judo is judo for visually impaired athletes. Contenders must grasp and hold on to each other's suit at all times. They compete in weight classes and in different vision level categories. A match, lasting up to 4 minutes, can be won with 1 ippon, or 2 waza-ari, or lost by 3 penalties. In a tie, the golden score settles the match. Any score or the third penalty concludes it.
The series of finals began with the J1 90kg category.
Although Basok has a really great day, it's going to be really hard for him to beat Zakiev. Just if you see the body type already, Basok, you can tell that he's a lot lighter than his opponent. Zakiev is one of the heaviest athletes in the category. So Zakiev is actually the defending European champion. But a nice movement from Basok here. So Basok picked up a bronze medal in the last European Championships in Cagliari last year. So although Basok is the one that moved around a little bit more, he's also not attacking. So let's see what the referee will do here. It's Judita Pisarova from Slovakia, the referee here. And she's gonna give a Shido for both athletes, Ilon Zakiev. That was really close actually. Nice right-sided Ouchigari. So right-sided leg throw. You cannot wait too long anymore because otherwise it's going to pick up a third Shido. So the regular contest time gone, 4 minutes. And we're going to see a golden score now. So first attempt coming from Zakiev, but that was after the mete. So in para-judo you need to have 2 hands on your opponent unless you're coming in for an attack. Wow, that's really nicely done. And that's a big surprise today. Basok becoming a European champion here today. And actually picking up a 2nd gold medal for Moldova, which is really, I am surprised. Zakiev going over like that.
Ion Basok stunned everyone by defeating the top 2 seeds. In a remarkable final match, he overcame the much heavier judo legend Ilham Zakiev. The last final of the day featured a notable age gap of nearly 20 years between the 2 competitors.
So one of the most experienced athletes, top of my mind, this was in 1996, but could be another Olympics, but that was really a long time ago. And he's been in VI Judo already for a long time. This time a left Makikomi coming from him. No success, but it gives Powell some time to work to do. So he's trying to take over Powell. But the danger for him for waiting for Powell is that he will get a penalty for being too passive. Again, good movement, but again, also a good response from Kretsul. Something went wrong with Powell here, but that was because of a movement that he did himself. Trying to go backwards. Who's gonna take this? But both are going down here. And here Kretzel is working on the ground to try to hold down Powell, but no success of this kumikata, and they don't want to grip, or they're being Then Kretsu was trying to make a good movement, going front and back. Great change of direction, but landing on his back. It was not an action of Powell, so no scores, but a good piece of movement here. And Powell gets some time to work in the ground. So close to a hold down. So in order to have that hold down, he needed to free up the leg, but no success. And if he can hold on to that, he will be more dangerous for Oleg Kretsu. Ooh, that was really close there. Nice timing and nice takeover for Powell. And now trying to do a shimiwaza or strangling Kretsu here. So that will be really unfortunate for Daniel Powell. He had a great competition here today. Was not on purpose, you could see that for sure, but it was just not the best timing. And trying to move takeover, but what a win for Oleg Kretsu.
Despite being 48 years old, Oleg Kretsu showcased his mastery by successfully defending his European title against the nearly 20 years younger Daniel Powell from Great Britain. Boccia Games thrilled visitors with some masterful and accurate throws.
Boccia explained. Boccia is a strategic ball sport for athletes with various motor impairments. Athletes throw coloured balls as close as possible to a white target ball, the jack, a bit like pétanque. Here, players are divided into classes depending on how they can play the ball, or their physical abilities. Each individual or pair throws 4 ends of 6 balls. Team matches consist of 6 rounds. Each ball closer to the jack than the opposing team scores a point. The one with the most points is the winner.
Notable games were played between Gershon Heimarth in BC4, Francis Rambu and Bernd Mainz in BC2,
Our water ball here. Well done by Francis. 2-0. Good start here for Bernd Mainz. Only starting to scoring some points. Good ball here. Well played by Francis. Everything in the process was, but now yes, the last ball in the last second, as you can see, is no more seconds to play, and in the finish 2-0. Francis now coming back at this moment 2-2.
And that's
yes, he pushed, but with other way.
Yeah, I think tactically he would like to push the other blue, but yeah.
It's okay, the ball is there,
okay.
so it's
yeah, you take the point.
Turning the way to Bernd now with the last ball.
Now it will be
a tricky situation here.
Exactly, because Francis' time, I think he has
3 seconds.
3 seconds left. So when the referee is showing the paddle,
will end. And here he can push the jack. But he missed that ball. Make their alive, isn't it? So the sport is really important for the life of everyone, having or not disabilities. So making sport is always good, and this competition here in Rotterdam is showing exactly that. The sport is for all. The European Para Championships for the first time. 4 for blue. Some misses here during the game. In the end, a winning here, 7-2 for Francis. Pass, thank you. ball comes. The ball is in good position now. He's taking the control of the hand at this moment. We will see again if she will try to use some power. Yes, that's the way. That's the thing that she wants to do. And now have all space there. Yeah, the ball comes very well. The right line. The last ball, Natasha Bartol making here the point. Well done here. This is Boccia. We're expecting here for a winning of Alexandra in the beginning of the game. She's a favorite. She's the European Championship, but Natasha showed that Boccia is a game that everything can happen. She seems that she not used the hard ball to make that. Surprise here. Maybe the last ball she missed, or
yeah, I think
if she plays like this, maybe. But we don't
possibly,
know.
Yeah. At least she's using too many balls here, in my opinion. And that one is good, but she would really have liked to have that ball left.
Can be good if she can put there good balls in order to receive the hardest ball in the end.
Yeah.
So maybe if she can put a little ball. Put another ball a little to the right. There can be good. That's 5 for sure now. The referee, the players agree with that. 5-1. Good recovery here from Sonia. She seems to be happy with that.
In the past, we would have like homemade balls.
Sorry, great ball here.
Oh, really good shot.
Really good shot.
Yeah,
here.
nice.
Space, trying to score more points. The ball seems to come very good.
Oh.
Wow. What a ball here, Sonia.
Yeah, great shot.
Great shot here. And for now, 4 points to Sonia. In the end, 11-1. It's the finish of the game, Yup. Thanks to be here.
Gregorios Polychronidis cruises to an 11-0 victory over Christopher Hagdahl, successfully retaining his European champion title for the second time in a row. This win takes him comfortably into the quarter-finals. Tomorrow, the Boccia continues with playoffs, and we'll find out who are the first semi-finalists. Wrap up. After the first 2 days, Boccia and wheelchair tennis have already showcased key contenders for victories and top positions. Para-Judo delighted viewers with tough and dramatic bouts in the finals. The Para-Judo competition will conclude tomorrow, marking its final day, while the global teams will commence their journey in Rotterdam.